And as we said, protesters and police have been clashing with police in the streets all night.
It has been going on for hours now. ABC 7's Eric Hong has been following them all day. He's now live with a group of protesters. Eric?
Ravi and Karen, it has been since 3:30 a test of wills, self-control, and stamina for these hundreds of protesters here in the street and the men and women of the Chicago Police Department. This crowd has been zigzagging throughout the loop, the West Loop, the South Loop, throughout the Central Business District. At this hour, we are stopped at Jackson and Wacker. A few minutes ago, an ambulance came through here to the crowd, took a man away on stretcher. According to the people gathered here, that individual was struck by a Chicago police vehicle. For hours now, since 3:30, the crowd has been going through the streets, as we said. You'd think they'd be getting tired at this point, but as night fell, things only got more intense. It's been a night of confrontation on the streets of the Loop. Throughout the night, as many as 1,200 protesters played a cat-and-mouse game with police, attempting at times to outrun officers on foot, bicycle, and horseback.
If they just let people do, what we came here to do and what our Constitution is supposed to allow us to do, everything would be fine.
Things got heated at State in Washington, where it appeared police made multiple arrests after protesters tried to circumvent a police line. There was another skirmish near State in Monroe, leading to one officer being loaded into the back of an ambulance. At one point, as the march raced down Wabash, protesters laid on the ground, attempting to block officers on bicycle from fortifying the next police line. Marchers then grabbed a police barricade, raising it in the air in triumph before officers wrestled it away. The march began this afternoon in the financial district, this couple irking the marchers when they decided to take wedding pictures amidst the crowd. At the Daily Center, the crowd sat for several minutes of silence, a show of solidarity for the three protesters arrested on terrorism conspiracy charges.
We need to keep together. We need to have a moment of solidarity. This needs to be peaceful. They need our support.
Chicago police do not have an estimate on how many people have been arrested or detained this evening. At certain points during the march route, it was unclear whether or not some of those arrests were leading to people being taken away from the scene or if they were just being removed from a situation and then released. We also do not have any estimate at this point how many people may have been injured this evening. As we said, right now we're at Jackson and Wacker. Chicago Fire Department just took a man away on a stretcher. Some people here say that he was struck by a Chicago police vehicle. I just spoke to two men over there who claimed that this individual perhaps might have jumped in front of the vehicle. So at this point, conflicting accounts as to what may have taken place here at Jackson and Wacker. For the last 6.5 hours, for the better part of those 6.5 hours, people have been on the move. But right now, we are stopped at Jackson and Wacker. Back to you now.
All right, a lot of details to get sorted out. Eric, thank you.